Now this evening to a Fox 11 Investigates follow-up on the overprescribing of drugs at the Veterans Affairs Medical Center in Tomah. U.S. lawmakers in Tomah this afternoon for a hearing that wrapped up just within the past hour. Fox 11's Mark Leland there and has this evening's story.
Members of two congressional committees came to Tomah to hear for themselves about the troubles facing the VA Medical Center in Tomah. At issue are allegations of overprescribing medication to veterans and the fear of retaliation that kept frontline workers from speaking out.
We are supposed to be taking care of these veterans returning from war, not creating a war that they will not survive.
Former Tomah VA workers testified about what they saw while working at the Tomah facility.
What exact type of pain is the Tomah VA trying to treat that they are prescribing the dangerous quantity and dosages of this medication?
Family members of two veterans who died while under the care of doctors at Tomah also shared their tragic stories of life lost.
August 30th, 2014 was the hardest and most painful day of my life. There isn't a day that goes by when I don't relive that morning.
Marv Simkuski's son Jason died of an overdose while in inpatient care. He had 14 different prescribed drugs in his system.
Let's make some historic changes that we can all be proud to be part of. Give these veteran men and women a fighting chance for a bright future instead of a cloudy one from being over-medicated, so they know what it feels like to be normal.
Senators Tammy Baldwin and Ron Johnson were among the lawmakers taking part demanding answers to the inadequate care for our veterans, both pledging to get answers.
That we share a bipartisan commitment to get to the bottom of the problems at the Tomah VA.
Legislatively, this hearing is just the first step. In order to solve a problem, we must fully understand it and be willing to admit we have one.
Assistant Inspector General for Healthcare Inspections, Dr. John Day, signed off on the investigation into abuses in Tomah a year ago, but the report's findings were inconclusive in terms of criminal activity and retaliation.
Change obviously needed to occur. So if I were able to understand that change wouldn't have occurred, I would have made a different decision.
Congressional members acknowledged the field hearing is just the latest step in correcting the problems within the VA. The goal continues to be making the right changes and holding those responsible for wrongdoing accountable. In Tomah, Mark Leland, Fox 11 News.
Also, there are several open federal and state investigations into the situation at Tomah. The center's medical administrator recently resigned, and the U.S. Veterans Affairs Department says there are already steps being taken to try to improve the care at the Tomah facility.